Um, so with her, she actually comes in feeling more of like she's very aunt-like. So would this be your aunt in a situation? Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
she's my aunt.
Because she keeps on talking about one other person as well that comes forward, and so she is showing. I don't know if this is a wife or a friend, but with her, I would go more towards the fact that this is a wife because she goes, she's the shorter one.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I know who she's talking about.
And then so I'm gonna put she's the shorter one. And without a doubt, she's already talking about the fact how she's got 4 kids. She goes, three are my babies, and the other one I see her just as mine. So I would go to fact of saying that there is going to be 3 feminine and at least 1 masculine. Because the masculine feels like that's her baby. Like he's young, young. Not young as in
Yeah,
like 2 or something. He's gotta be about like I'd say 16-ish. He's teenage looking.
yeah, 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 he is.
She goes, that's my Zach. Is his name Zach?
Yeah, that's his name. Yeah.
Zach is her baby boy.
Yeah.
And mind you, so with her, she comes in and she's like tough, like tough, tough. She's protective. She's like, who are you? What are you doing? She wants to go outside. She hates being stuck right here. She's like, let's go. And she's wanting to go outside with the cows and the goats. And we have a hunting
Yeah.
rifle here as well. And she's just all about it. Her energy is like super high on it. So I would not say without a doubt that she's very outdoorsy.
Yeah, she is.
And
She loves hunting.
she does love hunting. Okay, I was gonna ask you, does she like to hunt? Because she is just absolutely like so about that hunting rifle. She does say that she doesn't want to forget anybody though. So let's because she's kind of all over the place because she says that was me though. I would be scattered brain everywhere. I'd be thinking about everything a mile a minute, trying to get everything done at once. So let's start with
Yeah.
her children because her children are everything about her. She says that there's one that goes with shorter. I'm gonna call her Shorty because I don't know her name. I don't know if it's like Trish or
Uh,
Tammy.
yeah. Trishelle Shorter.
Oh, Trishelle. Okay, I would have never got that. Wait, and her last name is
Trishelle
shorter?
Short. Yes.
The shorter one. Okay, I get it. Trishelle.
Trishelle Shorter. That was her fiance.
Okay, she goes, that's my wife. But she goes, so she's talking about how she's found somebody new. Trishelle's found somebody new. Haley, is that the name? She goes, I'm glad.
I think
I'm
so.
okay. I'm happy. Like I want her to be
Yeah.
happy. I don't want anybody to have any type of contestment towards anything. As long as she's happy and she's moving forward with the appropriate way that she needs to heal, I'm happy, I'm content, and I love her and she knows that. And she wants her to smile.
Yeah.
That's it. And she goes, I know people have been questioning because of the fact that like it's been so close. Because she keeps on showing me that she just passed within like November, December area. And she goes, I know it's
Yeah.
close, but I want y'all happy. And if your happiness is
Yeah.
helping others, do it. Um,
Yeah. And that's how I feel too. Is like I understand the reasons behind it, like why Trishelle would need to. Like there's underlying things that maybe her kids don't, you know,
yeah.
are probably having a hard time, which I understand why her kids are having a hard time with it, you know.
Yeah, because like Miss Jessica just said, it's to every sense, like because they were she so correct me if I'm wrong, but Trishelle is was in their life for at least a good I want to say anywhere from a minimum of 2 years up to about maybe 4 years at max.
Yeah, I think it's been about like maybe 2 years. I can't really say exactly how long it was, but yeah,
She says it's okay
that's
though.
right
I
off.
just want her and so the Haley, does that make sense? Is that her new partner's name, Haley?
I don't know her partner's name, but that might be right. I had to go and look at it.
All right, I'm gonna write it down. So new partner. Okay. And then she says, now to my children. So Riley or Rose, because Rose keeps popping up, but Rose feels also like there's like some masculine that's there that goes with it, like Rose, Rosalio, Rose something. So he's definitely very present there too.
Okay.
Rose or
Wait. Wait. Uh.
would this be
Okay.
her
So
father?
Riley is Trishelle's daughter.
Okay. Riley is Trichelle's daughter. Okay, so
Yeah.
that's why she says she's got four. So Riley is Trichelle's daughter.
And then
And now she's
wait.
showing me like some type of picture with her babies. They're all, everybody's wearing red. I'm definitely seeing, there's like plaid or something on one of their shirts. And there's the two females. She goes, Aubrey is my twin. I think it's Aubrey.
Yeah.
And then she goes, and then I've got my diva.
Yeah.
Sarah, Savannah. It's an S name, definitely an S name. So then there's going to be Aubrey.
Savannah.
She's also got her son right next to her hugging him. So they're in this picture all together. It's like her favorite picture because they're all wearing red and she loves the color red. And she says that her son has like a Chevy type logo on the front of his shirt. And so it goes her, him, her diva, and then her twin. So Aubrey, Savannah, Zach, and her. That's her favorite picture.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna have to look up that picture
Chevy
all in
logo.
red.
And then red, favorite color. And she goes, anytime you see a deer or a red cardinal, that's absolutely me. She said, because if you ask her, she's gonna know that deer represent me because I used to always, she said she used to always hunt like a big game. She didn't just want small game. So deer, red cardinal. Also she wants to pull that back. So does any of her children have like a blue butterfly tattooed somewhere over here? Like on the arm
Yeah.
somewhere? Yeah? Okay.
Her,
Would that be her twin, Aubrey?
yeah. Aubrey just got it. Yeah.
She's saying that also with butterflies, you can definitely know that that's me. But the blue ones, because of the fact that she loves that that's in memory of her. Like that means so much to her. She goes, I would probably add my name and a date though. I'm just saying. So is it just the butterfly? That's it?
I think so. Yeah. It's just a butterfly. Could you ask her? Um, I don't know how to word this right. Because the butterfly also connects to something else, and um, and I'm wondering if we can, kind of get that full circle, like
Yeah,
what.
absolutely. So the only other thing that I can see that it's connecting in with is the fact of transformation and how there was a lot that not only she's trying to change, but there's also a lot that I feel like there is either someone in Aubrey's life that she's trying to do transformation, which would be herself, or it's more of a metamorphosis of trying to change the mental state because that's the only thing that keeps on popping up. And then she also goes about how like I don't know if this is like Peggy or Paula or Patsy. Definitely a P. There's a P name.
Yes, Peggy.
Peggy? Okay.
Yeah.
And she's going, it's in regards to health and things. It's in regards to being blessed. So if you want to correct it, you can, but that's what she's giving me so far. Peggy, so who is Peggy?
Peggy's my mom, her sister.
Oh, that's your mom. Your mom. And this is her sister.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Ooh, has your mom had really bad like liver? Or is there something with like the either the liver, the kidneys, something lower region? Did she have anything really bad with those?
She just had, I believe it was gallstones or something like that
Ouch.
removed.
Okay. And she's
Yeah,
doing better
something
though,
like
right?
that. Yeah, she's doing better.
Jessica goes, "You always were the one that always got sick." To Peggy, she says that she's the one that gets sick the most.
Oh, Peggy, yeah. Yeah, she gets sick.
And then so Aubrey, I wrote down Aubrey and butterfly right here after I got it, but she's saying I'm spelling it wrong because I put Aubry.
Aubry. I think that's how I spell it too, but I don't think that's the way to spell it either, because I'm pretty sure she's corrected me on how to spell her name. Like she's laughed at me about it.
Really?
Yeah.
And then Savannah is going to be the middle child, right?
Yes.
Okay. She says that Savannah is absolutely doing amazing. Is Savannah like a model or is she into photography or anything like that?
Um, kind of like she's always been that one where like she's been she was into photography and doing pictures and stuff like that. Um,
Okay.
it's I don't know. It's one of those things like she's always involved in it. It's always something she does, but I don't know, not like her whole thing.
Yeah, because her mom's telling her, like, her mom's trying to tell her, go with it. Cinematography, like, really look at how you want to present yourself with very artistic. Because she goes, Savannah, that's why I call her my diva, is because she's very particular with aesthetic, and that she really loves to make sure that she's presentable. She loves to make sure that she's got a lot of different visions on things. The way she speaks, the way she acts, the way she carries herself. She goes, she's always been that very prioritized on showing kindness, but also making sure that she's very elegant about the way she goes about doing things. And she goes, that goes along with her so well. And then with Zach, she's
Yeah.
trying to tell Zach everything's gonna fall into place the way you need it to. And she wants them to try and talk to him and to her as much as possible. She wants them to write to her and to speak to her, whether it's mindset or even talking out loud. She goes, I'm very much here. I mean, did did Riley just graduate? Because she keeps on circling Riley.
Um, I no, I think she's still in school.
Still in school.
Yeah.
Okay,
I think she's yeah.
I'm gonna write graduation and put a question mark because she's showing some kind of celebration with Riley.
Okay.
I don't know what this is, but she's giving me like, is today really Tuesday? Yeah. She keeps on saying over and over again, Taco Tuesday. Taco Tuesday. She's being obsessed with Taco Tuesday. And she just wants me to emphasize on the
Yeah.
taco.
She loves tacos
She goes,
and Mexican food.
I don't know if it's one of the girls honored her very, very good with like the memory. Somebody set it up and she goes, now that's how you honor somebody. That's the best way to go out. And she's saying something about Taco Tuesday. Girls honor her.
Oh, I'm sure that'll resonate really well with the girls. The Aubrey really helped out a lot.
Okay. So
The girls really did a lot setting up her celebration of life. So the kids did.
is Aubrey engaged?
Uh, she's with a boy, but she's not engaged.
Okay.
Yeah, they've been together.
Because Miss Jessica is like, that's the one. That's the one. He better put a ring on it like yesterday, because if he doesn't, I'm gonna make him feel like he has to. And she goes, I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there.
I'm
Um,
gonna tell her that she's yeah. Also, because I and you know the funny thing is, coming into this, I meditated myself, and I really tried to tell Jessica, like, bring up your kids. Like,
Aw,
this is, this is, I want this to be for your kids as much as possible, but I also want her permission if it's okay to share this with her kids.
of course. She goes, absolutely. That's the number one thing as to why I made it such an important aspect for Teresa to point out the recording of it. It's because she wants them to see authentically, like everything and transpiring. That way they can see that she actually really is still very much around. She goes, shit, who do you think messes with the damn lights? She goes,
Oh my
she goes, that's
gosh.
not just the light bulb being out, my friend. And she also says, who do you think keeps messing with the door? She goes, you know that I hate being inside. I'd rather be outside. Did she smoke or anything? It doesn't, like, I don't feel the nicotine, but it feels like she would be outside consistently.
I smoke.
You smoke? Okay. She goes, just think of that. Okay. She goes, the amount of need to smoke whenever the nicotine is like a kick. She goes, that's the need that I need to be outside. So was she cremated? Yes.
Yeah, she
She was?
was.
Okay. And so
Yeah.
does all of her children have a piece of her, like a part of her with them?
I think so.
Because she's wanting
They did
jewelry.
ask, huh?
She's wanting jewelry. She's wanting to each of them.
Yeah, I think they all did get jewelry.
Okay.
I think they all did get jewelry made. Yeah, because I know Aubrey had asked us if we wanted something made, and at first I said yes, but then I said no, I'm okay.
And let Jessica go. She goes, you know I love you. She goes, you guys, everybody could have had something of me, and you guys have me now to this day. And she says that there's nobody I want to leave out at all. And she goes, I'm with mom. She goes, if that's any resignation for Peggy, I'm with Marianne. Is her name Marianne?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, yeah. She says, I'm with mom and with dad. And then I think Rosalio pops up.
For what?
She says that she's with dad, Rosalio, somebody with Rose.
Oh my God.
So Marianne,
I see. I don't even know if he's alive because he was never someone that was in her life, and I'm not even fully sure of his name because he didn't. But that sounds right. I'm pretty sure that was his name.
yeah. And he, like he says, he is very much past. He goes, yeah, no, I definitely am showing up for her in spirit. He goes, I
Oh
was
my
such a
God.
poor father in real life. Like she didn't have that stability from me. But now I'm actually going to make sure that she knows that she's got everybody. But Marianne is like, hi, mama. Like that. Like she's trying to wave to you or something. And she just goes hi to everybody. Marianne is just like, wow. Who would have thought? And she's like, I would have never touched this a day in my life, but at the same time this is pretty freaky. And she's like, she says that she was very religious in a sense to where she wouldn't push it off on anybody, but she loved her God.
No.
And she goes, but this is pretty cool, I have to admit, because she's not one of those closed-minded people. She's very open to everybody,
No.
and she's so loving. Oh my gosh.
Oh.
She said that the Rose is going to be Jessica's middle name. She goes, Rose is
Yeah.
related to Jessica's middle name, so that's where the Rose is. So her middle name.
That's so spot on about my grandma because she was so. I mean, I loved her so much. She was a very religious woman. We went to church with her every Sunday. But she wasn't pushy. She was just like she
Like she
she
said,
didn't
she
have
wanted you to
judgment in her
find your
heart.
own path. She goes, I wanted them to be their own people, and I love them for who they were. She's so loving. Oh my God, I feel so comfortable with her. And Jessica goes, hey, what about me? I'm like, I'm comfortable with you too. You've been accurate the whole
Yeah.
time. Grandma, she's so loving. I do have questions regarding Jessica's passing though. So whenever I try to channel Jessica's passing, she absolutely won't have it. You don't have to tell me just yet, but she won't have it. Every time I do, I start getting a lot of pressure all over the body. Like it feels tense and tight and stiff. So I was wanting to see if there's any way that you could shed a little bit of light on that because I don't, other than the tense and tight and stiff and feeling kind of like out of breath, I don't know what else that would be.
She passed from COVID.
Damn it, that sucks. That makes sense with the tense body and the can't breathe. I'm so sorry. And see, I've been noticing a trend so far. Every time it is COVID, I get too unconfident in it because the fact that like everybody can say, "Oh yeah, well I'm getting COVID. Is this COVID?" And then if they say no, they can go to something else, you know? And I think that's why Jessica wanted to just like avoid it is because of the fact that she said everything else is what matters. The way that I passed doesn't matter. And she goes, "I want you guys
Mm-hmm.
to know that I was not afraid. I was very, very, very at peace. And I knew that I was loved. I could hear you guys talking and praying, and I could hear you guys trying to wish me well, trying to get others to pray around you." And she goes, "Mom was with me the whole time." She goes, "I was okay." Because my mom, and she doesn't just call her Marianne or anything. She goes, "My mama was there the whole time." And my mama let me know that she was proud of everything I did. She says that she's proud of Peggy. Just Peggy needs to stop being stubborn and go to the doctor more. And she says that she wants everybody to know that she's okay. She's so okay. And that's something that is very phenomenal because the whole tense body, I could see that in case if she was put into an induced coma. The whole feeling like she can't breathe, that would make sense because if she ended up getting any type of COVID pneumonia or like it was just restricting on her lungs, does make sense to me.
Yeah. She's
She also shows me that
yeah.
she was not naive to knowing the symptoms because she said, "I used to save lives." And she says that she used to always be somebody that was active in like helping others. So this would be like medical professional, either nurse, doctor, EMT, firefighter. I'm going to circle back to EMT because she goes right like there. So was she like an
Yeah.
emergency? Yeah.
She was an EMT a while back, and she loved that job.
She says that it got very mentally taxing though. She said that she had to pull herself away from it.
Yeah. She couldn't work there. Um I don't know how long she was there for, but yeah, she couldn't work there anymore. It wasn't I don't think it was mental thing.
And she keeps on, I don't know what this is. She keeps on pulling up like a whole bunch of music. Like she loves music. Everything about her so far is lyrics and lyrics, and it's like country-esque kind of like bluesy jazz, guitarist jazz, you know what I mean? And so that's what I'm
Yeah.
hearing off of her.
Sh Her favorite music was what did she describe it as? I forget the name of it anyway. Uh, yeah, it's something along those lines,
Yeah,
the type of
okay.
music.
I wrote it down too, just
Yeah,
in case we could circle back to it.
yeah, yeah, because it's not really country
Yeah, it's not
or
country,
jazz, but
but
it's
it's
like,
more like
yeah,
bluesy.
yeah, yeah.
Um,
She loves music. We both love music.
she says, "I'll talk to anybody through lyrics."
Yeah.
To anyone through lyrics. Oh, she said that you can share the butterfly now. She goes, "You can share the butterfly. It's okay." She said, "But we
Oh.
already got past this part."
Okay, so the butterfly is something that we use for my grandma as a memory,
Gotcha.
and she actually had the butterfly tattoo too, and so did my mom have the butterfly
That
tattoo.
makes sense because of the fact that that's why she's like, now you can get to the butterfly. It's because we already got past speaking with Miss Marianne. So we know that Miss Marianne is
Yeah,
there. That makes sense. So
yeah,
butterfly is a triple meaning.
yeah.
Oh my goodness. That's why she was wanting it to specifically have her name and date on it. So that way nobody thinks that it would be for Marianne instead.
I'll tell Aubrey she's gonna have to go back to the shop.
Let's see. She keeps on bringing up like number 11. Number 11 over and over again.
Yeah.
Would this
I
be
think,
November
yeah, that would be the month
that she passed
that she
away?
passed.
Okay.
Yeah.
And she was hospitalized in late October? Or is that when she came to?
Yeah. I think it was somewhere around October. It was shortly after Halloween. I know that. Yeah.
All right. So, like she just said, she goes, honestly, I want to leave it open for anything she wants to ask, anything that she wants to communicate, because she literally can go on and on and on for days about giving you pretty much anything that you're wanting to know. And she's actually very clear about, like, whenever you said you meditated for her to speak up for her kids, literally that gave her so much connection. Because whenever I was first channeling her, mostly what I was getting is the fact of like how she was very outdoorsy and she did have children, but it got more clear at the fact of the connectivity of wanting that specific thing.
Yeah. Um, does she have a choice to come back?
What do you mean? Like come back as in reincarnate?
No. I mean, like, could in instead of passing away, like, could she have came back,
Oh, gotcha.
and not
She goes,
died?
honestly, no. If I would have come back, I would have just been laying there still with no true, because like she says, you guys saw the oxygen level. She goes, there was definitely
Yeah.
damage. And she goes, you know I'm an outdoors person, that's why I've been pointing it out. You know I would not want to live in a bed. And she goes, there was
Yeah.
no way mom was going to let me come back and just sit there and suffer. She goes, mom was sure that it was my time to go.
Mhm.
She says, though, with my twin, which is Aubrey, she goes, you guys need to get engaged and get to it because there's a lot happening for you.
Oh. I was gonna be like, what, mom?
Yeah. She's all,
So
with Jessica, she goes, now, I do want to be known as Mama. So MAW, MAW.
she wants to be known as Mama.
Yeah. She said, Mama or Gigi?
Okay. Huh?
She says, Mama or Gigi? So GIGI.
Oh, okay. Can she talk about Savannah's most recent trip that she had?
Savannah's most recent trip that she had. She's given me like a lot of waterfall type because all of a sudden I'm starting to see a little bit of water. But also waterfalls and spirituality can also mean like a lot of letting go of sadness. Um, Also botanical keeps on popping up, so there's definitely floral involved.
Okay.
I have questions if this is where Jessica was born. Like if she went back to where Jessica's born. Because now Jessica's starting to talk about two different states. Like she shows me
Mm.
California, but she shows me Idaho.
Well, she was, yeah, California is where we're from, and they moved to Idaho later on.
Um,
Yeah, so they all lived there, her and her kids,
so
they all
cool.
lived up there in Idaho, and we kept begging her to come back to California.
And with Savannah's trip recently, so was Savannah's trip more of the fact to like regain her mental state? Because she feels like Savannah suffers with it a little bit. Not, I mean, everything
Yeah,
one
this
of them
is
do, but it feels like Savannah's shut off just a smidge.
yeah, she needed this trip. She went actually on like a what do you call uh, what's the word that people use when they go with the church to another
Oh,
place? Like
I know what you're talking about. Missions. It's got to come to
yeah,
something else though.
yeah, yeah. She went like on a mission.
That makes sense because that's very heavily protected. So botanical, because a white flower in spirituality, botanical means more purity. And I have questions if she was near like a waterfall when her doing the
Um,
mission, because a waterfall.
I know she was definitely at waters at the like a beach. I seen that. There may have been waterfall. I don't know. I didn't really see a lot from it, but yeah,
God,
I know that she was around water, and there was some videos, about her just trying to come to peace again and try to,
makes
you know,
sense. Because she goes, if anything, Savannah's the one that's been dealing with it mentally a little bit unstable. Just because of the fact that it's been bringing up depression for her and a little bit loneliness. She goes, but I like that she has somebody to rely on. So is Savannah in a relationship right now?
no, not that I know of. Anyway,
Do
I mean,
you,
I'd have to ask her about it.
do you know if she's got like a friend that's like really, really, really shown up for her? Because there's somebody that she's relying on that her mom's trying to show, keep it up.
Huh?
I'm writing that
I'll have
down
to
too.
ask. What?
I wrote that down too because I want to see if I can get a name for
Okay.
that.
Okay. Yeah, because I don't really know much about any of that with Savannah.
Is anybody's birthday in April? Or what's the significance with April?
April. Ah, gosh, the kids are gonna kill me if I can't remember one of their birthdays. Uh, I don't know, but I know I was married in April.
Oh, okay. So she's on to something then. So she's wanting Savannah to meet somebody. Because that would make more sense. If you were married in April, she's wanting Savannah to meet somebody to be open to it. But that depends on Savannah. Depends on where she's at in her healing process, what she feels is comfortable to her. And Jessica goes, she knows. She'll know.
Okay, yeah, I'll show Savannah and see
What is
what she says.
83?
83.
Yeah. 8 and 3 keeps on popping up. She goes, 8-3 or 3-8. 8-3 and 3-8.
Mm,
The only thing I can think of is the 3-8. That would make sense. Is that her age?
I believe so. See, she's 5 years older than me.
And
I'm
then
34, so
let's see. And let me see if I can get a calculator.
oh, she was like 39 or
39.
38. Yeah,
So
yeah, either
2021.
38 or 39. Because I'm 34, and she was 5 years older than me, and she just had a no. Did she just? Yeah, I think she just.
Oh, yeah. And if you take 38 and minus that from 2021, she was born in 83,
Oh
1983.
wow.
And also, if you
Oh yeah.
add the 8 and the 3 together, that's 11, which would also show us the November.
Wow. That's a trip.
All right, Miss Valerie. Let me go ahead and exit the calculator. Was there anything else that you wanted to ask or anything you wanted to go over? She's so clear with what she wants to say and what she gives.
I don't know. Like if she could share like a memory of us or something. Like what's one of her favorite memories
Let's see.
between me and her?
She's definitely taking me back to like a family barbecue of some sort. There's like, I don't know if there's somebody that just got married who has like this white type of tight dress on with a little bit of like, um, I don't know if these are florets or something. It's just like a very, like the swirls that are tight onto the body. It doesn't stick out. But there's also like these like triangle banners that are hanging up from the top. And so I don't know if this is like a barbecue at a park, because you know how the parks have gazebos and then they have like a little grill on the side. And then you could definitely, for sure, I do see Zach and I do see more of like a boat or something. So this is going to be at a lake. So lake and boat. Lake, barbecue, and boat. And those
Yeah,
two
that'd probably
boats.
be for the kids or something.
Probably. She's been so fixated on her children, it's not even funny.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Did you guys used to play cards a lot together too? I don't know if it's like Uno or Ace or something like that.
She loved playing games. Yeah, with her kids too. Like she that was their thing actually. That was a big thing. And the kids actually brought cards to her celebration of life
Oh, really?
and games. Yeah, like Uno. And I think we actually, me, mom, dad, and um, brother, and all of us, I think we all sat and played Uno actually there too.
Good job, Jessica. She's like, here, give her this instead. So cards are like a big
Yeah,
thing.
yeah,
Um, and then instantly, whenever I say cards, I start thinking of dominoes. I don't know why. Like
oh, me and my
stacking,
husband love dominoes. Huh?
like stacking the dominoes, like putting them and then knocking them over.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Also, did she throw you like an anniversary party of some sort for you and your husband? Because she keeps on going
Mm-mm.
back about barbecue and about celebration, a wedding or something. So was she at your wedding?
No.
No? Okay. Because there is something of her showing where she's like celebrating you and him. Like it's there without a doubt it's gonna be you and him. So that's why I was thinking anniversary or wedding or something, and I'm trying to figure out what that is.
Yeah. No, she was in another state and we threw something together really quick at the time, so
When
um
is your
so,
anniversary?
420.
And she was talking about April.
Yeah.
How long have you guys been together?
Uh Married 4 years and together for 9.
That's weird because she was giving me a 9 earlier, but I don't think it goes with that.
Oh, there was a gift supposed to be for my husband, and he wants to know if they actually like got the gift and what the gift was. Like
What was that?
it's like almost like a run. This gift that we were talking about to give my husband Chris, and it's kind of a joke. So like if we can kind of pick up on like what that is, maybe.
Okay. So you're talking about a gift for Chris.
Yeah.
So his name is Chris. Yes. I will advise though with these type of things, it does start to get a little bit more diluted just because of the fact that it's like trivia and the way that the questions being
Oh,
asked.
okay.
But I
Yes,
can
yes.
still try to see if I can get at least something remotely towards what you're asking.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
No, you're
I'm
okay.
just like, I don't know. I'm trying to think of things, but I just don't know how to word them.
You're okay. She keeps on, I mean, I don't know if it's just because of I've seen this done, but she keeps on giving me like this fake like toy car of some sort and like handing it over to somebody and telling them, here you go, here's what you've always wanted. So like to me, it's giving me like fake Mustang, fake Harley, and then passing it over. And she goes, no, 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 like this. She starts shaking her head. So that's the only thing that I'm seeing is that it's like a gag gift.
Yeah. So it'd be like a chicken.
A chicken? Oh yeah, no, I totally was
Yeah.
not picking up on a chicken at all.
We like teasing Chris with chickens. Well, he wants a chicken kitchen.
A chicken kitchen? Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
didn't get the gift. I just kept on
They
thinking that
said
it was
that
like a gag gift.
Well, she had said that she bought him a gift, but he never got the gift, and so we don't know if she actually got him the got him a chicken gift or not.
Yeah, no, I don't.
Anyway,
She goes, of
he's
all
stupid.
things, Valerie, really? It feels like she was gonna call you Val.
Yeah, yeah. She called me though.
There's also, I don't know if there's like this, I don't know if she either like really loves them or hates them, but there's this bearded dragon that keeps on popping up. And I don't know if she's trying to show that she's afraid of them or else if there's somebody that has one like Zach or something. And I don't know if she's
Okay,
supposed to get one or supposed to have one, but she's just feeling like that's a way she communicates with Zach.
okay. I'll have to ask Zach about it. I don't know if he's
Yeah.
got one.
All right. So that does complete the session more or less because of the fact she's really provided everything she wanted to provide in the session. And that's why I usually inform you guys that it's an estimated hour because it's just depending on what they want to give and what they want to do. But if you had any other questions before we hop off of here, you're more than welcome to do so.
Um, what did she think about the celebration of life?
She loved it. That's why she said that she was bringing up the Taco Tuesday, is because she knows I know damn well that they did that, and that's the way that I would have liked it. And she goes, nothing of what you guys did was anything different than what I would have done. And she goes, I would have not done the whole sad sap movie of me and stuff, but at the same time, I'm very okay with it because she goes, I don't want people to cry for me. If anything, I always try to
Yeah,
make people smile and laugh. And she goes, but I'm very
yeah,
grateful. She goes, that's why I want my twin, which she calls Aubrey her twin. Her diva is going to be Savannah, and her baby boy is Zach. But she says, that's why I was wanting my twin to know she did a good job. She's very proud of her. She's proud of all of them.
yeah. Because yeah, they set it up, and then me and Chris worked on the video and stuff, and the girls really wanted it to be happy and more celebration of life, and we were trying to put together video and pictures, and then it just came out kind of sad, and we were like, oh no, and then it was long and stuff, and so,
She says that, no, I don't mean it like that. She goes, what I'm saying is I love that video, but at the same time, that's what hit everybody in the gut. She goes, so you did a good job.
yeah.
I like that she pointed that out though, because you and Chris are the ones that made that part.
She was more like a sister to me.
Like she said, and she goes, literally all of my family, we just had a different dynamic. It's not your normal
Yeah,
type family. Yeah, we got on each other's nerves, but we all, if anybody needed something, we
yeah,
knew who to call on. And she goes,
yeah.
that's how I saw all of the family.
Yeah, that's exactly how we were. Like, we always pushed each other's buttons, and we're always stubborn and argumentative, but in a good way. Like, we don't let it get to us
She
sometimes. Well,
goes,
part of us
we're
does.
just tough and blunt. And if people don't like it, oh
Yeah,
well.
yeah, that's exactly how she is too. Yeah,
I love her.
she's like that.
She's
She's
got
like,
an
I don't.
amazing smile.
Mm-mm.
Amazing
Yeah.
smile.
Oh yeah.
But she
Yeah,
does want
she's
you guys to know.
infectious.
What was that?
She's infectious.
Oh yeah.
Infectious.
Her laugh is something else though. It starts
Yeah.
out quiet and then it just gets like this rambunctious, like loud laugh. And I'm just like, yep, that's how you know Jessica's.
Yeah. Yeah, that's her laugh though. That's what everybody like loved her laugh. Like she had this just such a contagious laugh. Like the most beautiful laugh.
I love it.
Like she always made you feel like you were funny. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Like I could just say some stupid little thing and like she always made me feel like that was like
That's like
hilarious.
that whole barbecue thing that she's trying to get to, and she just sits there going like this. She goes, "No, no, no, no," and then she just busts out laughing. I'm like, "Okay, fine. Don't no need to laugh at me. I'll get it later." Without a doubt, she wants everybody, not just some, but she wants everybody to know that she really loves them very much so. And that she wants her girls to know and her young man that she's very proud of them no matter what they do. As long as they're choosing to be able to wake up the next day and do something for themselves and something for someone else, she's super proud of them. And she says, don't let others dictate your path. If you feel that you're on the right path, go with it. And she said, as long as you're being humane about it and respectful to others and respectful to yourself above all, that's what you need to focus on. But she wants them to know.
That's what she was always about. She's like, I love I love that my kids believe the way they believe. She's like, I'm
Yep.
proud of them. She was always proud of them, of like how they believed and how they stood up for what their beliefs were and stuff like that.
Yep.
Even though Miss Valerie doesn't agree with some of them over here, she was like, no, I'm proud of my kids. Like I love that.
Yep.
Like that's how she always was, you
See,
know.
she says if you can definitely look out for her babies, though. She goes, I know that she will, and I know that my sister is, but just look out for my babies. Because anybody who knows Jessica knows that her kids are her world, and they are
Yeah.
exactly who Jessica is. And she goes, yeah, I call my oldest my twin, but every single one of them represent who I am. And she goes, you guys don't have to talk about me in the past tense because I'm very much here. I'm experiencing things with you. But
Yeah.
she really does want them all to know that like they're not going to miss out on anything. She's not going to be away from them.
That's good. Yeah.
Alrighty, Miss Valerie. Well, thank you very sincerely
Thank
much
you.
for this session, and I am going to upload it to YouTube, so you'll be able to send it to whoever. So
Okay. I'm excited. Thank you so much.
you're
I
very
appreciate it.
welcome. Thank you.
And I was just like, yeah. She came through with some stuff, and there's a lot of stuff I wrote down in meditating that she brought up. So
That's
thank you so much.
awesome. See, and that's good because
Yeah.
she literally touched on everything that you were looking for. And
Yeah.
that's what's important. And so it's really
Yeah.
smart to meditate right way before the session because then it shows connectivity and she just checks all the boxes. But push the chicken.
All right, T. Thank you so much, girl.
You're
I'll see
welcome, my
you in the
friend.
next live. I'll be watching you in those discords.